The Carolina Rains have arrived as we are inside a soggy Bank of America Stadium in Charlotte. Today we've got a Week 6 matchup for you here, as it'll be the Dallas Cowboys taking on the Carolina Panthers. Set to go now in Week 6 of the NFL season, and we are underway on EA Sports. Oh, a dangerous return man showing it here. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. They'll start on the ground. ETN. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. This drive starting off on the right foot. 18 yards. Well, there you go. This offense off to a strong start this afternoon.
Yeah, with a big run and a first down. That's putting what you practice into play. That's excellent execution to get things started.
So one play, and they're already just shy of midfield. And they'll go again with ETN. Oh, he's got some breathing room. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. 52 yards rushing for him as he's got the afternoon off to a great start. So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on first down. ETN up the middle. And he'll get about 3 as he's taken down at the 14-yard line. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
Working out of the gun here, Shuck. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
It's been a good opening drive offensively thus far, but you know they don't want to waste it and settle for a field goal attempt after that incompletion. So this is a big play coming up here on 3rd down.
They'll throw. Here's Shuck. And that's going to be incomplete. The coverage too good there. The contact popped the ball free, and it's 4th down. And his kick is indeed good. And the Cowboys are going to jump out to a 3-0 lead. Even though they didn't find the end zone, they have to be pretty pleased with how they moved the ball on the ground because we know that that was one of their big goals in this game.
And that really goes through the entire offense because when you're running the ball effectively, just about everyone's involved. It's not just the guy carrying the football. It's everyone blocking for him, both inside and on the perimeter.
At their own 35-yard line.
Good starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line. Here's Williams. That's caught by the big tight end, T.J. Hawkinson. And getting this just shy of midfield. They'll spot it at the 49.
14 yards. That's good for a Panthers first down.
First run now for Kyron Williams. And good penetration here. He'll get this down only to about the 49-yard line. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down. To the air, Williams. This one complete. It's Rashee Rice. And he's going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at the Cowboys' 25-yard line. The catch and run, good for 24 yards.
Well, I think when they look at their offense, they think to themselves, weapons, weapons everywhere, and they want to move the ball around. They want to spread it to different people. But you absolutely know they want to get this man involved as well, and that's what they just did on that play.
It's caught on the right side. Williams. Sharp there with his feet. Gets him a little extra space. And then dropped just inside the 20. So they'll get 8 out of that completion. And they'll be left with second and a couple. To throw, Williams. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. Finding Williams once more, complete. And the Panthers are going to be set up with a first and goal here as the tackle made at the 9. Well, no question, this is exactly how they wanted to start this football game. And nice pass there. And now they're set up beautifully, Charles, to finish this off with a touchdown.
Yeah, but they've still got to finish it off, partner, and that means they've got to execute at this stage of the field. So we've seen many teams march it right to the goal line and not cash in.
Rashee Rice, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Panthers have answered that early field goal to take a first-quarter lead. Will Lutz on for the point after. And we'll see if this rain affects the team's decisions going forward, but they kick it here, and it's good. After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. Well, good-looking return set up here. And they're going to have good starting field position. He's out of bounds, but not before he's across the 35. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. And last time they got 3 points, but it was a chip shot field goal. And when you go to the sideline after a chip shot field goal, maybe the offense not too happy.
It's a balancing act, isn't it? Because you're exactly right. They're none too pleased that they didn't punch it in for 6 points. But they also have to remember they did put points on the board.
3 points is 3 points.
And in this league, you take points when you can get them. Not easily done.
Throwing, Shuck. And this ball incomplete. He tried to check it down to his running back and nearly had the ball picked. He was all over that route defensively. Now, they had 2 picks last week as a unit. Couldn't quite grab that one.
Patience, Grasshopper. Patience is early in this game, but you like the fact that they're around the football early. They're going to be upset they didn't haul that one in, but at least they're there at the moment of truth to make a play on it.
By the way, where did the Grasshopper thing come from? I know it's been around for a long time.
Yeah, you know, I'll have to tell you that some other time.
All right, back to football. And a tough ask here. They're going to go for it on 4th down and 9. They'll indeed go. Here's Shuck. He'll let this go deep for Smith and Jigba. And he backs it away, and it falls down incomplete. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
Is a turnover on down.
Throwing is Williams. Going underneath, he's got Hawkinson. So 8 yards on the completion there. And that'll bring up a 2nd down and just a couple. Well, this defense for the Cowboys, they really played well a week ago in that win over the Jets.
Yeah, they only allowed 13 points, and you can poll all 32 coaches, and I guarantee you they'd say, we'll take that every single week. But let me think about that for a second. Maybe there'd be one contrarian that would say, give me 10.
Working out of the gun, Williams. Connecting on the out route here with Higgins. First time these two have hooked up this afternoon, and it's a first down. The Panthers at 3-2, a game over 500 here to start the season. They were losers last time out, trying to turn things around here in this one.
And it always helps to have a home crowd behind you, giving you encouragement as long as you give them something good to cheer about. So you know they just want to come out and play well for their faithful, and I expect them to do just that.
Now a first down carry, it's Williams. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. second down.
Well, they didn't get a whole lot out of that one, but I think you got to continue to try and run and try and keep the defense honest.
You mean or else they'll just sit back, dare you to throw it on every down?
Yeah, you get your quarterback hit a lot that way, too.
From the gun, here's Williams. Now he's going to step up and run. And he will reach the 5-yard line before going out of bounds. The escapability in evidence there is that one good for 15 and a first.
Brandon, there was more on his mind there than just getting to the first down marker. Saw an opportunity to get a big play and was going to let the defense do a lot to stop him from getting there.
After one, 7-3 the score on EA Sports. Second quarter now from Charlotte, and it's the Panthers with the football as they go to work on a 1st and goal. It's a 5-receiver set, 3 to the left, 2 to the right.
Vegas, Vegas! Yeah. Cover. Touchdown! Yes!
To throw, it's Williams. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's second down.
As his old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out high. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
Now they'll shift things around. Looking to throw is Williams. Now he'll tuck this and run. And this throw a bit late as he couldn't reach back for it.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them, and I think that discouraged him from taking off.
In trouble, and he'll go down back at the 12. That was Justin Reed, the safety, who got to the quarterback. The kick by Lutz is good. And they push the lead up to a touchdown now at 10-3. So a nice kick there as they add 3 to the lead.
And from what I've seen so far, Brandon, I think they've been the better of the two teams here in the first half. So even though you want the touchdown, I think that's a nice job there to put 3 points on the board.
And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And they're coming off a 4th down gamble that last drive that backfired CD, but really not as badly as it could. They're deep down the numbers. There he goes. And he's able to get it all the way down to the 20. 108 yards rushing for him as he has been tough to stop here this first half. And I don't want to harp on it, but this defense among the bottom in the league against the run, and they show it right there.
And it doesn't matter when you get prepared for this defense, whether you're good running the ball or not, that's your plan. Run the ball against them. That's their weakness. And by the way, I think you harped on it.
I did. My bad. On first down, right back to ETN. And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. Different story this time around. We had that huge gain followed by a sizable loss here. So a 5-yard run the other way in the wrong direction, and that leads us to 2nd and 15. To throw now, Shuck. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Different pass rushes are designed for different things. Sometimes you want to keep the quarterback in the pocket. Sometimes you want him to flush. I don't know exactly how this one was designed, but they made sure they moved him to his right. He got out of the pocket. Unfortunately for him, he was hit as he tried to throw the ball, and that resulted in an incompletion.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Taylor there to bring it in on the crossing route. And he will have a Cowboys first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 10-yard line.
They'll run. It's Etienne. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. No gain on the play there. 2nd down. That time they're able to bottle him up, but he's having a really nice game.
I agree with that. Let's just go big picture, right? Every back that's in the Hall of Fame had carries where they didn't gain yardage or they lost yardage, but you stick with them, don't you? When they're having a good game, keep feeding them.
And that'll be off the mark, too far out in front, and it's incomplete.
I'm really liking what I'm seeing from this defense because their coverage has been playing at a shutdown level so far. Even backed up late, they're forcing incompletions and fighting to keep them out of the end zone as the first half winds down.
The Cowboys on 3rd down. Just 1 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 10. And he is into the end zone for the Cowboy touchdown. Michael Wilson from 10 yards out. And the Cowboys are an extra point away now from tying this ball game. Footing always a concern, but the extra point's up and good. And we are even at 10 apiece. All level now at 10 apiece as the kick's away. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line. This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. Their drive last time, it stalled out. They were forced to take the short field goal.
And the key phrase, you nailed it. Forced to, because you know coaches have been these short field goals as a last resort, right? To them, that's not how drives are supposed to end. You're supposed to put 6 on the board. That's a consolation prize. Like going to the county fair, you don't get the big stuffed animal on that one, do you?
No, you don't go top shelf. That's bottom shelf material. From the shotgun, a throw for Williams. Oh, he'll want that one back. Incomplete. He doesn't drop too many in that department. 3rd down.
I know we're just in the 2nd quarter and there's a ways to go in this game, but that's his 2nd drop. I'm wondering if that's a little bit of an alarm bell for them when they start calling plays on the offensive side of the ball.
His eyes already looking upfield on that last one before he brought it in. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. So from Cowboy territory now, here's 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line. Not liking the look. They'll change the play.
1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
On 1st down, he'll drop to throw. Williams looking to do it himself. Well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. It's Devin Bush, the linebacker, who picks it. And he takes this one back into the end zone, and the Cowboy defense has a touchdown. Charles, he was looking for just a short throw, kept it in range for the rare linebacker pick 6.
And give him full credit for his focus. He just kept the quarterback in his sights, and when he was looking to throw, he positioned himself perfectly to be there for the interception. He made the play of the game for his defense right there.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6, and now the kick is away. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
Panthers take over 1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. Now remember, they were just out here a moment ago through the pick 6, so we'll see if they can take better care of the football this go around.
Yeah, and sometimes, partner, I think it's almost better that you just throw the pick 6 and you come right back out on the field. You're not over on the sidelines dwelling for it for very long. You're not hearing everyone say, oh, hey, you'll get them next time. Hey, don't worry about it. All that stuff just goes right out the window. You're right back out on the field with a chance to atone.
to throw now on first down. Got his man. It's Jonathan Mingo. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. 24 yards the gain there. Another first down as well.
That's another Panthers first down. First and 10 at the 31-yard line.
Looking to throw. Williams. Throw left side. Completion to Rice. And he'll be out of bounds as he gets this down about the 21 or 22. Just need a yard here. Second and 1.
Brings up second and 1.
Vegas!
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Higgins. And he's going to have a gain of 11 to the 11 before he's brought down. First and 10.
That's another Panthers first down. First and 10 at the 11-yard line.
Back to throw again. This one swung out to Williams. So 5 yards here, 5 on the play. And that'll make it second down. Creeping up on a minute to play in this first half.
6-yard line.
They'll run out of the gun here. Williams. And he's going to be hemmed in and brought down right at the line of scrimmage. They'll say no gain on the play there, and now it'll be third down. This defense against the run, by the way, they're not top 5, but they are top 10.
So what's your philosophy here? Do you try and run the ball against a team that's pretty good against the run? What if you're a pretty good running team? If so, you might want to go ahead and run it anyway because that's your strength.
Williams now from the gun on third down. Touchdown, Panthers. T.J. Hawkinson from 6 yards away. And the Panthers are an extra point away from tying the ball game here in the final minute of the first half. Lutz with the extra point. And that is going to tie our game as we approach halftime. 17-17 the score. All even to this point as the kick's away. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
I tell you what, that's a veteran play from a guy in his first season in the NFL. A lot of rookies are trying to force something there. He thought better of it, and that was the right decision.
Here's second and 10. Play action now. Shuck. It's brought in by Wilson. Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in this first half.
And the Cowboys first down. 24-yard gain. First down.
From the gun, Shuck. Going right back to Wilson. And this offense going to elect to burn a timeout with 5 seconds remaining in quarter number 2. They'll throw now on the final play. Over the middle, finding Smith and Jigba. And now we'll get a late timeout as it comes in the waning moments of quarter number 2. So with 2 ticks left here in the half, on is the field goal unit. From the right hash, this from 53. And this one is right through. And that will do it for this first half. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down, 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Forecast calling for more of the same. The rain set to continue as we are underway in the second half. And bulldozing his way through. And he had no room to run as he's tackled down inside the 20. This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. Well, Charles, in that first half, we saw a fair amount of offense on both sides of the football, and now the team trailing here will start with it in the third quarter.
And we both know this coach pretty darn well, don't we? Because his game planning is always on point. And now that he's getting the ball to start the second half, how about all the offense that you already referenced in the first half? He'll put that all together and come out with something really strong, I believe, to get things going here in the third quarter.
2nd and 10. Here's Williams. Now he's going to step up and run. They'll wind up with positive yardage. It's a gain of 3, but now it's 3rd down.
I did like his decision-making there to make sure they picked up something instead of forcing a throw. Now they've got more manageable play coming up to try and pick up the first down, and don't rule out the possibility that he just keeps it and runs again.
To the air, Williams. He'll try and do this himself. Oh, he tried to fit it in back over the middle, and it's intercepted. And they're going to be set up in the red zone right around the 17-yard line. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. Straight ahead, Etienne. And they get to him quickly here as he's stopped right around the 13. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
Yeah, that wasn't a big run, just a short one there. But guess what? Sometimes you treat it like boxing. You throw that jab out there, and you throw it again, you throw it again, then you come with a big punch later. Maybe they're just trying to set him up.
Here's Shuck. Over the middle, complete. That's Sutton. And the Cowboys are going to be looking at 1st and goal as they move this down to the 4-yard line.
That's good for a Cowboys first down.
Etienne will score. Touchdown, Cowboys.
Well, this offensive line has really stepped up to the challenge here because those mastodons, they've been sensational clearing holes all game long. And this is great work down here near the goal line to give their back the space he needs to work his way into the end zone.
The kick team out there for the Cowboys as they run up to send this one away. Now a crease here as he's past the 30. And they're going to have good starting field position. He's out of bounds, but not before he's across the 35. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. Here's a quick throw caught by Higgins. Short completion, just 4 yards. And that's going to bring up 2nd down.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6 at the 40-yard line.
They try the left side here with Williams. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. That one 28 yards on the ground. So from Cowboy territory now, here's 1st and 10 down at the 33.
At the 33-yard line.
To throw, Williams. He's going to leave this for his running back. It's complete. The result, only 4 yards there on the play. And it'll be 2nd down.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6 at the Cowboys' 29-yard line.
Operating from the gun, Williams. This play is complete to Higgins. And he's going to have another 1st down here as the tackle's made at the Cowboys' 18.
It's a gain of 11. And the Panthers first down. 1st and 10.
From the shotgun, a give to Jones. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be second down. Looked like he was trying to bounce it outside, but no success.
Yeah, sometimes you got to just figure out where you're going to go, and sometimes you just have to take it to another spot. In trying to get it outside, the defensive pursuit was there and just ran him down.
And he's going to be intercepted for the third time thus far. Picked off by Amani Hooker. And the Cowboys force the turnover. They'll take over at their own 27. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown. And their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles' defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
On 1st and 10, it's Etienne. And he's swallowed up right near the line of scrimmage. Officially no gain on the play, and it's second down.
At the 46-yard line.
Another tote for Etienne. And he'll get across midfield and into Carolina territory. 139 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon. Heavy set out there on 3rd and 1. It's a quarterback sneak. And he will have a Cowboys first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
That's good for a Cowboys first down. 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
A handoff for Etienne. And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30. It's a gain of 12, and the Cowboys pick up the first. All runs on this drive so far. It's 1st and 10. Here's a give to Etienne. He'll be dropped at the 25 after a gain of 6.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they are playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
Etienne with it. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. It'll go down as a 2-yard loss, and it brings up a 3rd down. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his 3rd down play as we played 3 quarters. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. The Cowboys on 3rd down. They've converted 3 out of 5 thus far. This will be 3rd and 5. There's a short one. It's caught by Taylor. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Panthers' 14. The drive stays intact with a pickup of 13.
First down. A gain of 13 yards. First down, Cowboys.
On the counter, Etienne. And strong running there as he's inside the 10 and down the 8-yard line. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be second down. Etienne once more. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. They'll say no gain on the play there, and now it'll be 3rd down. They've called his number a lot this afternoon. You wonder how much tread is left on those tires.
We certainly do, but I always think back to one of my favorite coaches in the NFL,
and he used to have a meeting with his running backs every year in the offseason and say, look, as many times as you're going to carry the ball, you should be able to carry it one more time, so make sure you get in shape.
Going to gain of 3 on the play, and that's going to make it 4th down. They'll indeed go. Here's Shuck. He's got his running back out of the backfield. Able to convert on 4th to bring up 1st and goal. That's a big 3 yards right there. A good chance now to put this game on ice. This is 1st and goal. They'll run with ETN. And he'll get in. Touchdown, Cowboys. Travis Etienne, his 8th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Cowboys are looking to make it 2 straight as they add on to this 4th quarter lead. Extra point splits the uprights. And that'll make this a 3-score game now. The lead moves to 17.
17.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. The lane opens here. He's past the 30. And a great return. Solid field position. He's up all the way to the 45-yard line. This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. Well, this game, it has had no shortage of offense. They've been able to put up a decent amount of points on this side, Charles. They just have not been able to keep pace with the other offense they're going against here.
Yeah, that's a good way of pointing things out because now it's not a total loss because, as you said, they've scored some points, so there's some plays they can build on, moments where the game plan actually worked. But overall, though, they were just out-personnel. They were going up against a team that's playing at an elite level.
And he'll get it down on the play to the 37. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. Throwing is Williams. Going underneath, he's got Hawkinson. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. A good-looking drive so far for the Panthers and a 1st down here.
Panthers, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 23.
They'll look to throw again. Open man is Higgins. So give him 5 yards there on the pitch and catch. And it's 2nd down.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5. At the Cowboys' 18-yard line.
Throwing again here, Williams. Now he'll tuck this and run. He finds his man, complete. It's Fields. And the Panthers are going to be set up with a 1st and goal coming up as they get him down at the 6-yard line.
At the 6-yard line.
2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So it's Panther football as we welcome you back. They've got it 1st and goal as they look to punch in a late score. Looking to throw is Williams. And he's got it. Touchdown, Panthers. Drake London, a 5-yard touchdown. And the Panthers have got it back to a 2-score game here in the 4th. Looks good on the extra point. And the lead is trimmed down to 10. 2 scores down, 3 timeouts left. Still a chance if they can somehow get this one back. And the Cowboys are able to recover. They knew they needed a miracle. They had to have that onside kick. They didn't get it.
Well, as we knew, even before they put the toe to the leather on that one, their chances of getting that done, slim and none. And I do believe we saw Slim just leave the door, didn't we?
We did indeed. I think we're down to none. Well, I think this defense knew what was coming as he is smothered behind the line. And now with 1:52 to go, we get another pause in the action. A timeout here defensively. 2nd and 12, and you'd have to assume another all-out effort to stop the run is coming. He's going to get it again. Just looking to get forward and protect the ball. Now he's loose again. Touchdown, Cowboys! Travis Etienne, his third touchdown of the game, number 9 on the season. And the Cowboys are an extra point away from making this a 3-score game. Oh, I was just about to say he hadn't missed an extra point all season, but there it is. His first miss, no good. So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. And he will make it to the 20-yard line and no further.
At their own 20-yard line.
They'll come up 1st and 10 here.
Ready to run.
To throw, it's Williams. He finds his man, complete. It's Fields. And he'll get this up past the 25 before he's out of bounds. They'll come up now on 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 3.
Working out of the gun, Williams. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Devin Bush coming in from that outside linebacker spot. He gets him down. It's a loss of 5. For the elements, the crowd, the situation, this is NFL football at its best. Here's 3rd down.
Vegas.
Back to throw. Williams. London hauls this one in. And he is going to have the Panthers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
It's a gain of 14 yards. And the Panthers first down. 1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Looking to throw. Williams. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And seeing no options, he just tosses this one away incomplete. Now that'll bring up 2nd down. Back to throw. Williams. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd down and 10.
Again, he'll drop to throw. That'll be caught by Rice. And he is going to have the Panthers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
It's a gain of 11.
Now they'll change things up.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
They'll look to throw now on 1st down. He's got Higgins over the middle. The Panthers going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in the game.
First down.
To throw once more, here's Williams. Going underneath, he's got Hawkinson. And he gets us down inside the 35 before going out of bounds. Now 2nd and 4.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
Operating from the gun, Williams. Now he's going to step up and run. Blitz again for T.J. Hawkinson, and he's got him again. And a timeout coming in. This will be their final one with 10 seconds remaining. Here's 1st down.
Panthers first down.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. On the throw, let him too much that time. It's incomplete.
Give it big credit for his coverage right there, because when he saw the route break deep, he stayed in position to prevent a completion while avoiding any risk of a flag.
Now it's 2nd and 10.
Here we go.
To the air once more, Williams. And he's going to go down. They get to him back at the 40. And as this defense walks off the field, they can do so with their heads held high. What a performance by the offense, too. I mean, really, Charles, just complete domination on both sides of the football here in this one.
It certainly was, and I think both sides compete against each other all the time. You go at each other in practice, obviously your training camps, your off-season. But on game day, you both want to show your best. And I think that's what we saw from both the offense and the defense, a complete team victory.
So for Dallas, they climb back to 500 now at 3 up and 3 down. And they will head back home next week.